Bestie, we're back in my daily grind planner, and today we're going to be talking all about how I plan to use my planner for the next 90 days and how you can too. So stay tuned. Hey bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in for another daily grind planner sesh, y'all. So we're going to be planning out my goals for this week, and I'm going to be decking out my pages first and showing y'all how I like to do that from week to week. But also we're going to be talking about how I plan to use my planner for the next 90 days, okay? Or how I'm using it for the next 90 days up until Labor Day specifically. I like to utilize this time frame to just really get down into the nitty gritty and crush some goals. Okay, so I'm gonna be sharing a little bit more detail on that and how you can too. So first up, y'all, as y'all know, I use the daily grind goal planning system. I've been using it for years at this point, and I absolutely love it. It is my overall be that girl planner, okay? And I got tired of my goals just being a list, and I wanted them to be an action plan. And this planner has allowed me over the years to accomplish so many goals and just track my progress and just be real with myself, okay? Sometimes we just need to be real with ourselves, like, girl, you ain't getting up and getting it. And this planner reminds me of that. And so I love the daily grind. That's why I like to share it with y'all here on the channel. I have a full playlist if you want to go back and see a lot of my journey and like how I've used some of the previous spreads and inserts and things like that. You can definitely check that out. But for right now, y'all, I've been loving the travel size, okay? I was in the full size, and I still love the full size. I still have a set of 4 months, stashed away for when I get back into the groove of wanting to use the full size goal planner. But this travel size has just been the girl for me. Like, I love her, and y'all, of course, y'all know I love my Lux cover and everything like that. Like, I can't get away from her. I love her, y'all. This cover too is so well made. I have tossed this thing, I have carried it around, and y'all, she's still just beautiful. She's still beautiful. Okay, so and I've had her for a few months now. She released in the spring of this year. So I love her. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10, bestie. Okay, 10 out of 10. It's just been super compact and great for me to take on the go and things like that. And I have all types of stuff like stashed in her, y'all. Like, she is in use. Okay, she's in use. So I pulled out my pages today, and as y'all can see, this is the this week page here. Especially if you're new to the daily grind, let me break down how I use it. There's so many different ways to use this layout and this particular planner, but like I said, I use it as my that girl planner, like being my best self. That's probably what I should call it, being my best self. Okay. And I love the prompts too, that how it prompts me. It gives me space to brain dump. And then it has like the actual grind, okay, where I have 10 goals that I have established for the year of 2026. And those 10 goals I have put into categories or buckets for my life. It's how I've always goal planned, y'all, for the longest time now. And I like to, make goals for different spaces of my life, just to have a well-rounded, fulfilled life, right? And to always be ever, progressing and learning new things and going to the next level, okay? I feel like life is supposed to be that way. You're not supposed to be stagnant. You're supposed to be growing. And so I utilize this planner to help me track that and just really be the best version of me that I feel like God is calling me to be. And so now, mind you, I know 10 goals can be overwhelming, okay? But the way this planner allows me to break down those 10 goals and move the needle towards them, I feel less overwhelmed, okay? Less overwhelmed. So I love this weekly page. We're going to kind of dive into this a little bit. And y'all, and then of course, after your 7 days, you do get like a weekly follow-up, I guess you could say, or reflection for yourself. So this goal planner combines action, it combines reflection, it combines accountability, it combines productivity, all in one real life, okay? And I can really truly say that because, like I said, I've been using it for a while. So y'all, I pulled out some oldie but goodie daily grind stickers, make life magical. I think I'm still in Disney mode, and y'all, this sticker book is full of like Disney inspired things. And actually this week I'm gonna be spending some time with family, and one of the things we're gonna be doing is going to the zoo. So I didn't use these for when I went to Disney recently, and I was like, girl, you should have. Look at the Animal Kingdom. and I know I've been saving these, okay, but I'm like, you know what, just enjoy your stickers. I'm trying to do more of that too, like enjoy my stickers and stuff like that. So we're gonna be using this one, and of course these are the functional stickers that go with it, y'all. Like I said, I hoarded these. I have not used them. I have not used them. Okay, one thing I did not do was pull some washi tape, bestie. So let me go pull some washi tape and then we'll continue. Okay, bestie, I pulled all of these because at a glance it's kind of what I was thinking I could go with. I'm really leaning towards this one because I feel like that's spot on, right? That looks so spot on. I think we're gonna go with that one. I was kind of thinking maybe orange, but I think we're gonna go with the pink. Where would I prefer that one? Let's see. It's definitely between these two. I pull. Now this is my favorite size of washi to use in my daily grind. Between these two sizes, so just in case y'all are wondering. And I like to line the pages. What am I feeling? Okay, we're gonna go with the pink just because it's like, it's pretty close. Okay, so what I always like to do, y'all, is take my washi, and here lately I've just been lining 2 pages. I say 2 pages, these 2 sets, these 2 open spreads, I guess you could say. And I've been loving taking it and just going down the border of it. Okay, so while I get this together, let's get into like the talk of like how I plan to use, or why, like more so like why I'm choosing 90 days and why I'm choosing like this time frame and this time period. Okay, and so I want to share with y'all like just a little bit of those benefits and stuff that I think will probably help y'all too. Okay, so the first thing is, y'all know I'm a science person, right? And I always tell y'all, like, when you write things down, it registers for you. Keeping your goals and stuff out in front of you matters. Well, there's another concept called year-long procrastination. Excuse me, y'all. Like, I couldn't get that word out. Like, it was like a little tongue twister, girl. But it's called Parkinson's law. Okay, and basically it's thinking about, like, you know how at the beginning of the year we set our goals, right? We have great intentions. I know I do. Okay, great intentions. Well, what tends to happen, and I'm very much guilty of this, bestie, what tends to happen is when you have these great intentions to do stuff, you have a long period of time to accomplish it, or in your mind I was like, okay, this is 2026, so I got all 2026 to get my life together, okay, and be better by the time 2027 comes around. Well, what ends up happening is we think we have all the time in the world, okay, and so let's keep it real. We give ourselves 12 months to do it, and then what do? We basically go through spring. It's like the year goes by really fast. We go through spring. We chill out in the summertime. Okay, that's another thing. We chill out in the summertime, and then by the time we know it, it's Christmas. Okay, it's the holiday season. Okay, it's November. It's Thanksgiving. We carving turkeys around here. Okay, and we haven't accomplished everything we said we were going to accomplish. And so we began to kind of like try to pack. Either we do one or two things. We try to pack everything in those last couple of months, which, like I said, I'm not saying that you can't do. You can do it. But it's like, wouldn't it be better if we start accomplishing things earlier? You know? So that's my thought process. Like, I feel like with some of my goals, I really want to take them so seriously. Like, I don't have time to waste on trying to accomplish them. I want to get them, you know, accomplished so I can move on to the next level, okay? Why are we holding ourselves back, you know? And procrastination just breeds a whole bunch of different other types of unwanted habits. And I'm trying to eliminate that, y'all. I'm trying to eliminate that. Okay, so now I know you might be wondering, okay, well, Kenya, you're trying to do a 90-day thing between now and Labor Day, right? So why now? Like, summertime, we're supposed to be chilling, relaxing. We at the beach, honey. We are in, like, our knits and sundresses, and we are just relaxed. Why are you, like, shouldn't you have went for this, like, in the spring? Well, let's be real. What I realized is summertime is definitely my favorite season. But here's kind of my thought process behind this, bestie. Whenever I am like outside in the sun, enjoying. I'm one of my happiest, right? And I've learned to kind of work with my moods. Sunlight makes me happy. The fact that the days are longer makes me happy. Okay, I feel like I have a little bit more time in the day. I don't know, it could just be me, but y'all comment below like if y'all feel that way too. Like I feel like summertime we can kind of miss out on it if we don't think about what we actually have. We have sunlight includes vitamin D, and vitamin D increases your happy emotions, okay? Your happy hormones basically is what I'm trying to say. And so I don't want to miss out on it. I feel like there's a beautiful benefit to like just really going and engaging with your goals in the summertime. Also, y'all, I feel like people take the summer off. We vacay. But what if we use that time to like start focusing more? You know, what if we did both? What if we grinded through our summer and locked in? So then in the Labor Day time frame, by the time Labor Day and fall comes around, we can receive harvest. It's harvest time. We can walk in the fact that we accomplished those goals. Okay? And so also, bestie, my birthday is in the summertime, and I always use it like as like a mini little reset for myself. But I'm gonna tell y'all, okay, what I found is if I stay like, especially when it comes to fitness, if I stay on like on point with my goals and my fitness goals in the summertime, the fall time I don't feel so draggy. I used to love dressing up for the fall, but I realized like the older I got, the more weight I gained during those like college days, for sure. When I gained even more weight, like when I started to see weight gain on me, I realized like I needed to go hard in the summer where I can utilize this heat to the best of my ability. I was an athlete, you know, like, now mind you, don't pass out or nothing like that, but I would utilize this time frame to kind of get myself back into like cutting shape. So in the fall time, when I add the layers, I'm not feeling so weighed down. I feel free in the extra coats and scarves and things like that. I know a lot of people like to slim down for summer, but I like to slim down for fall and winter because I feel like I'm adding more on me. I don't know if that psychological reasoning makes any sense to y'all, but to me, that's how I feel like I should do it, you know. Okay, y'all, I pulled out my Colorful Plan Dated Basics because it got these beautiful little colorful things in here, and I was thinking I could use this one because it kind of matches some of the animals. Yeah, we're just gonna bring this vibe into it. Okay, I'm gonna bring this vibe into it, and I like to use these and just kind of date the sides of this weekly spread, even though I haven't decorated just yet. If I need to move them, I will. Okay, so yeah, so y'all, that's why I like to beat that little summer, that summer drought, that summer slide, I guess, where everybody's relaxing. I like to try to stay focused. Okay, and I just feel like assigning, you know, from Memorial Day to Labor Day type vibes to it, it's a great time point. It's like it gives me like a goal stopping point, a finish line, you know, to try to like reach it. So, and I love to reach goals in this time frame because it allows me to remember who I am. Okay, like, girl, like the momentum that you get from going for it is unmatched. Okay, and your confidence boost for your other goals that you're trying to achieve as well, that might be a little bit more strenuous or that you've really put off, you know. So I really like to do this. Okay, y'all, the other thing is it forces you to extremely focus. Okay, you have to focus in order to get it done in 90 days, right? You can't do a bunch of things in 90 days, but you can do like one of your top 3, and that's why I'm like the daily grind system. It makes me pick a top 3 every day. Well, I can take one and make it hyper focused. It does not change for the next 90 days, and we stay focused on it. And I love that. I love that. You block out the noise and you get to the money. Okay, get to the money. Get to the money. Okay, so like, I know for y'all, like 10 goals, I've heard some of my besties say like 10 goals is like overwhelming and it can be like a lot for you during this time and stuff like that, or just during this point in time in life or whatever. So that's where the top 3 I highly recommend, because it really helps you focus. And y'all, I always say too, you don't have to use all 10 goals in this daily grind planner. I know there's 10 slots here, but like if you have just 3 goals that you want to do, take those 3 goals and divide them up into categories, micro steps, and then apply trackers. Use a tracking system in this as well. You know, like if you had a fitness goal and it is to work out, it is to get 8 hours, or a health goal, get 8 hours of sleep, drink water, make all of those individual goals. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out as well, just in case y'all were kind of wondering, what if we don't have 10 goals or anything like that? Okay, but y'all, doing this 90-day sprint, it does definitely help you to focus. It helps you to focus. And I'm super, super excited to get to the money with this, okay? Now, y'all, I'm just like decorating this. Like this brain dump side, I just go with the flow. I normally try to brain dump around my routines. That's how I've been using it lately. And I think I'm gonna make these like little talking points for the animals. Well, maybe not, but that would have been cute. Okay, and so the other benefit is I feel like it prevents burnout, bestie. Okay, I do. Like, I don't think we were meant to like sprint forever, like all year long. Okay, I know, like okay, come with me for a second. Okay, I don't think that we were meant to take all year to go really, really hard all year. Okay, I think we have to do them in segments. Okay, this 90 days, I'm focused on this portion of it. This 90 days, I'm focused on this portion. If y'all notice, the year is broken up into 4 90-day periods. And I'm speaking from a business aspect, but I think we're supposed to do it in segments. Think about it, like the human body and the mind. We aren't meant to like sprint a whole marathon, okay? What do we see in track and field? We normally see like 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash type things, right? So I feel like putting an end date on it, like that start date of Memorial Day to Labor Day, for me, I just feel like, and that's probably a little bit over 90 days, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. I feel like it's a good, like 2 good middle points, and then do it like a checkpoint around July 4th. That's just kind of how it was done. And I just think thinking about it like this kind of helps me, you know, really, really track myself. And so I feel like doing this is gonna be so beneficial. It's gonna help you, like I said, gain momentum and not burn out and lose it. Okay, and that's what we don't want to do. We do not want to burn out. We can't burn out on our goals. They are too important. Okay, so like that hustle, it gives you some ebbs and flows in that, so you can actually get things accomplished. So I love this, y'all. I'm going to implement this with one of my goals, something that I really want to accomplish this year, for our community, for us. Okay, it's like a next level goal for me that I had for a while, and I haven't necessarily moved the needle on it for a few reasons. I didn't have all the research done on it that I wanted to do, and now I feel a little bit more prepared. And so now it's like, okay, I'm gonna take 90 days and knock it out. Okay, we're gonna knock this out, and that's just that on that. We're doing it. Okay, we are doing it. Okay, y'all, so now that I kind of have like a little basis to my stickers and stuff, well, my spreads, now I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna leave the function alone for a little bit, and I'm gonna go in with some of this decor and sprinkle that. And too, y'all, I need to choose a highlighter of some sort, and I kind of want to do this orange one, but I be feeling like the orange ones be so bright. I don't know, with this gold one might be pretty. This might be pretty. Do I have like a, let me see if I got a scrap piece of paper in here that I've done some testing on. Like a pen test in the back. I probably need to, you know what, I need to just create that. I need to create that. I'm gonna make this like a little pen testing, because I do this every week where I'm like, I need to find something that I can write. And I actually have a swatch in the big one. I don't even know why I did that. Girl, do I want this gold one? I mean, that's like more yellow to me. I think this one might be, these are my DG highlighters, and I love these. These are, yeah, this is a brighter yellow. try this peach one. I think it's a highlighter. Yeah. I don't know though, it's kind of pretty, but it's highlighter color. It is a highlighter color, child. Okay, what about this one? Same giving highlighter. Okay, this is like the old one. Do I want to use brown? Would brown look cute? Brown might look cute. Okay, other than that, I could go in with I have some mild liners too. Oh, this is a dot marker. I kind of like this little brown dot marker. Where are my other ones? I think I got a gold. Just want to see what the gold is giving. Is that gonna give? What do y'all think? Should I use brown? I kind of feel like I should use the brown and let the colors do their thing, you know? Okay, I'm kind of liking this one too. So these two, yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. That's what we're gonna go with. Okay, so y'all, with that being said, okay, I know y'all are probably like, okay, you've kind of told us some of the benefits of the 90-day run, right? Well, how are you gonna do that? So my first inclination is to use this top 3 section in my planner. I want this tree on this side, y'all. Use the top 3 in my planner, and one of them is going to be super focused on this 90-day goal. Okay, I'm not going to change it for the next 90 days. We're going to keep it as is. Okay, and so hopefully that makes sense to y'all. Okay, and every day, instead of doing like just putting like what the goal is every day, I'm gonna actually break it down to like, this is what I need to focus on today. So here's what I would suggest. Okay, if you want to join in and do something similar like this with me, what I would suggest, bestie, is that you take your goal and you write out, do the research on everything you need to do to accomplish the goal. Okay, like everything. I'm talking about all the little micro steps in between. If it is to start with the research on the goal, start with the research. Figure out what it is that you need to do. Okay, like say for instance you have like a fitness goal that you want to accomplish, right? I would say go for everything. Like write out what your goal is, and then write out how many, if it's to lose weight, how many calories you want to go into a calorie deficit. What is your plan for this? Do you want to go in a calorie deficit? Do you want to increase your workout? Do you want to go on a specific diet? Do you want to have a lifestyle change? Like figure out what it is that you want to go for, and then apply daily, a daily action step towards that. Okay, and I think that is going to be the secret sauce, y'all. The secret sauce. I'm using all the animals. Timon. He looks like Timon. He's a meerkat. I want the meerkat. Where do I want you? I'm gonna save you. You and Pumbaa and Simba. That might be Scar because he's a little darker. Okay. Look at that. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I just want to sprinkle some animals all throughout this first before I get to the groove of things. Okay. Then I'm gonna go over here. Let's add some animals over here too. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. I've figured out what needs to go, or what all I need to do. Make a task list for the goal, make a game plan for the goal, and then take that task list, okay, and put it in a structured order. Okay, and once you have that structured order, then apply that to the next 90 days. Okay. And when I say apply, like literally assign something every day. Now, here's where the daily grind system will help you in this. Typically, especially like if you have this week page right here, you kind of keep up with your schedule. Let's say you do have a vacations planned throughout this summer or whatever, and it might throw you off. It will help you adjust it, okay? So you can kind of plan for that in advance. Like if you say for instance, you do have, you are on a fitness goal. You're going for the fitness. And say for instance, that goal is to lose some pounds, but you know you're going on vacay, right? Well, and you don't want to get off of that goal, but you still want to enjoy yourself, right? Well, now you have a little bit more time to figure out, okay, here's how I can manage this. Here's how I can, you know, overcome whatever I might come into when it comes to like my travel schedule and things like that. So I love this, y'all. This is like gonna keep me together. I feel like it's gonna help me do my big one. I don't know where I really want this little leaf. Yeah, I'm doing a sprinkle method. I'm not really doing like too much of a design, just a little sprinkle here and there. Okay. And I always like to add lines a lot of times to these. Yeah, I think that brown sets it off. Okay, the pink washi. Okay, let's see what else I want to add in. Because I still want to add in, like, sprinkle some things across my weekly. I feel like I use, like, a lot of animals. But when it comes to these, I'm going to use these little things. So let's add some of these in here as well. And I guess I'm going to alternate them. Yeah. We'll alternate. Now, if you have these in your planner stash, bestie, definitely utilize an oil pen, okay, to write on these. So that's, at least that's what I've been using forever, I feel like, in time when it comes to this. Okay. So that's what I would do, y'all. I would take that in this top 3 section down here. I would put the first one is my 90-day goal, and that's what I need to do for that goal. Okay. Now mine just happens to be one of my categories. It's a part of my creator category. Something that I just really want to build and establish, and I've been doing research on the right platform to use for it, and like the right way to build it and everything. And sometimes, y'all, this is what stops me. I feel like I'm trying to figure out the right things to use so I don't get thrown off. And once I have that done, though, I can just go for it. Go for what I know, okay? Go for what I know. Now, these are like ombre, but I'm going to use them. And just try to like mix them up. And then I'll just do these 2 pages so y'all can see, and I can finish the rest of it off camera for the week, because this might take us forever and a day to put all of these little things down. But I love it, y'all, because when it's done and it's complete, it's so cute. And then when I write in it, it draws me to write in it, you know. That's why I like to use stickers. It literally draws me in. Okay, but we will do, oh y'all, I forgot this one. I always add a piece of washi. Well, normally, did I do this last week? I don't think I added a piece of washi. I did to the front 2 pages, but not the back. But I like to add one too, just to kind of like close off that this is the week. It's like how I like close it off in my spread or in my planner from week to week. Highlight that. It's a piece of washi tape there. And I just border the edges. It's been like my little jam as of late. Okay. Now let's finish up with trying to sprinkle some things around here. Now y'all, this one I kind of use like from day to day a little bit more. I feel like, do I want to use this dinosaur skeleton? I don't know, child. I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna use some of these like little cutout stickers too throughout. Like this little meerkat. He's so cute. Little paw print. Okay. We'll use this tiger. Just put him down there. I like the gorilla too. Like, look at him. Like, big boss. And I try to be mindful of like spacing too in this. These are like the doodles, y'all. So let me finish that. Okay, and then it looks like I got some gold foil ones in here too. Okay, and y'all too, for the week I've been like making dots for them to kind of check them off, but I don't know if I need that for this one because I use these and I can just highlight them. That's how I've been checking off like my goals and stuff. Got highlight certain things like that. Okay, so and then y'all, I like to use all these as I'm planning for the week and not necessarily before. Do y'all do that? Do y'all like to use these before or after? I'm more of an after girl a lot of the times when it comes to like the quotes and like the labels and stuff, because it just depends on what I need for the day. So yeah. Okay, Bestie, let's expound too on this top 3 thing too that we've been talking about. So of course, like I mentioned, take every single day. My number 1 slot is going to be my top 3, and it's reserved for this particular goal that I'm trying to get done by Labor Day, right? And so, like I said, I'm going to take it and put in that slot exactly what I need to do based off of the list that I've made of all the different things that it will take to get this goal accomplished. I would take that day by day, and that's what I'm going to put in this slot, right? Okay, so the other thing that I want to tell y'all is I don't want y'all to get like stuck. Okay, and the reason why I'm taking that day by day like that is because a lot of times, like if the goal is to, you know, lose 20 pounds, right? You write lose 20 pounds on your goal list every day. That's not really, that can kind of overwhelm you. Like, I want you to think about it from this aspect, and this is how I kind of digested it, okay? Well, when you eat a popsicle too fast, or eat some ice cream too fast, or something really cold too fast, you get a brain freeze, right? It becomes overwhelming. That's the same thing, or same kind of paralysis that'll happen if you write that big of a goal on the list. So you would want to actually take that and make it a little bit more micro, like walk 10K steps today, you know, eat in a calorie deficient today, you know, and every day you track that, and over time that will build you up to losing those 20 pounds. You get what I mean? So you want to make sure your goal is definitely measurable, is what I'm getting to. So you can break this down into smaller micro steps and not have that overwhelming big goal just glaring at you every single day, because that's not the way to do it. It is not the way. Now, my other tip, Bestie, okay, and this is very important. Lean in. Lean in. Come on down. Lean in. Okay. Or zoom into the TV if you're watching me on the TV. Write your goal down at night. I know, Bestie, we plan in the morning. A lot of times we're writing in our planners throughout the day, and we like to chill out and journal at night. But listen, I promise you, write this goal down at night, okay? every night before bed, look at this goal, keep it out in front of you. Okay, I've probably said this a lot on the channel, but what's going to happen is your brain is going to register it. Okay, and you're going to know what to do. The first thing you wake up in the morning, you know what your top 3 is, and you know what that sprint goal is. Okay, you don't want to wake up in the morning cluttered or cluttered mind, and you want to be focused, right? We're laser focused in, and this is the key. Writing it down at night, do not skip this step, is very important. It will help you propel. And what will happen is psychologically, you'll be thinking about how you can actually get this done. Okay, especially like if you're going from day to day and you got like a busy schedule, and like you are trying to, we'll just stick with our fitness goal. You're trying to eat better, but you know that your job is hosting a luncheon tomorrow, okay? And they're treating y'all out to a buffet or something, okay, while you have this conference meeting. Like, you can kind of prepare your mind for that, okay, and not just get overwhelmed or fall into the pressures of the day. You can focus, okay, so you don't fall completely off your goal. Write it down at night. Okay, so my top three things on how I plan to accomplish mine. Let's just do a little recap before I kind of like finish up these other little pages. Is 1, I'm going to take my 90-day goal and I'm going to focus on it from now up until, well, I kind of started already, y'all know, but from now up until Labor Day, right? I got my time frame, I got my finish line, okay, and I'm focused on this. Okay, I take that goal and I write out everything that I need to accomplish that goal, like everything from top to bottom, all of the little micro steps that I need to do in between to get this goal accomplished. Okay, and then every day I assign this goal and I make it measurable, or literally one task that I can check off day by day, like I have it accomplished. Okay, it is a measurable goal. I make it part of my top 3, and it is the number 1 thing on my top 3. And I do not write the big goal in the top 3. Okay, I don't. I make it be my micro goal towards that big goal for the day, my micro step. Okay, so that way I don't become paralyzed in my thinking about the bigger picture. Okay, and then y'all, I make sure that I write down this goal every night. Okay, what my next micro step is, what I need to focus on next. I make sure I write it down every night. And the thing is to move this needle day by day. And the goal is by Labor Day, I will have this accomplished. I will have momentum, okay, towards my next level or the next thing, because this could not be the end all. Your big goal could be to do a half portion of a big goal, but it's a part of your bigger goal. Like if you need to break it down, like if you just have a yearly goal, like maybe your yearly goal is an income mark. Okay, it could be an income mark, and you want to just say you want to make 6 figures this year. Okay, and you're realizing, okay, it's the summertime. What can I do in the summertime? This is what I can go, where I can go hard at. And you want to kind of like make up a big ground of that. So you can utilize this method in that format as well. So like I said, y'all, if you have any questions about this, leave me a comment below, because I love this type of stuff, and I love utilizing my paper to get it done. Okay, that's what we believe in. We're getting it done in our paper planners. Okay, and I just want y'all to be, encouraged. Please keep your goals out in front of you. They are so important. Okay, God gave you the desires of your heart for a reason. Okay, for a reason. So y'all, that's how I like to use my daily grind. Now let's talk about probably the elephant in the room, or maybe a question that I think y'all might have. Well, Kenya, if you're going to be hyper focused on this one goal, what about all your other goals? Girl, we're still getting them too. Okay, we're still getting them too. We're going to do what we can, but I'm putting a big focus on this top thing. Like, I'm trying to knock it out in the day. If I get nothing else done, I'm trying to get this done. Like, and that's my top 3 anyway. You do these top 3s if you don't do all 10. You get what I mean? At least that's how I've been using this planner. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful to y'all, and I hope it encourages you, bestie, because you can really go for it. You can really get things done in your life that you want to get done. I promise you, you can. Okay, I promise you. So yeah, y'all, that's what I am I guess I'm thinking about and I am focused on right now. I'm working towards. My first few steps was working on like actually getting everything I needed to get in order so I can know what I need to do, like what my next steps should be. I don't know why, y'all, but I just wanted to draw a box. I wanted to draw a box. Baby girl wanted to draw a box. And I'm going to draw some more. I don't think I've done this in this planner. But I love that they gave me a grid space to do it. So we're going to do it. But Bessie, if you are a daily grind user, comment below. Like, do you use your daily grind? Like, how do you use yours? And y'all, there's no right or wrong way to use it. The goal is to get what you need done out of it, okay? And the thing is to create discipline and consistency, okay? In order to have consistent or to be consistent at anything, you gotta have a form of discipline, y'all, okay? You just do. These boxes look a little funky, but we're gonna live with them. Okay. Kind of like that. Look at me go. Doing my labels. Yeah, y'all, this is definitely something different. I know for a fact I haven't done this in my planner. And like, do I have any bullet points? I do. I be using all of these, y'all. I don't really, like, I know these are meant to like check off the goal and stuff. Like if I got it accomplished, didn't get it accomplished. Maybe I need to save these. How many you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16 of these. I probably should save those for the end. Yeah. Otherwise, I want to put that. Now here for this overall priorities and goals, this is going to be where I'm going. I should have said this earlier. Okay, y'all know how I said the top 3 here, right? Well, I have a top thing that I'm doing every day, right? Well, for here, I'm gonna make this be like a big focus towards my 90-day sprint. I'm not gonna use it for the top 3 for the week. It's gonna be towards my 90-day sprint, all 3 points. Okay, that's gonna really help me move the needle. So I'm excited. I am super excited to share this with y'all, and I hope that y'all have found it super beneficial. And honestly, I hope y'all have enjoyed planning with me. I feel like I just be sprinkling stuff, y'all, on my planner. But definitely check out my shorts and stuff, because a lot of times I show like the after the pins of how I use it in those. And y'all let me know if you want like a full length video of that, because I definitely can do one. Okay, what you gonna be? Because you ain't got one down here. I guess we'll just add you. Add you to the list. And I can do something else down there, I guess. Yeah, I'll do something else down there on Sunday, which Sundays are a little wobbly. And different for me anyway, so that works. Okay, and then take this. I've been liking to use like do this ASAP. How I can have a successful week. And I don't know if I've shared with y'all like my goal categories before, but for me, I break mine down into faith. Okay, normally I write it in the same order every week, but faith, fitness, a personal goal, business goal, and then I divide my creator goals, because it's like two different layers for me. So I have a content goal, and then I have a creator goal. Okay, and then I have a relationship goal, I have a home goal, and then I have a wealth management goal. So those are my top 10 categories. Y'all comment below what your top 10 are, or what some of your goal categories that you use in your planner currently. So yeah, y'all, this is how it turns out. I think I'm gonna stop right here and just get to writing, because we need to plan out our goals for the week and like how we plan the game plan on how we gonna get it done. Okay, I like to use these little trackers to kind of track some of my habits, like self-care too, you know, because that's a part of it and everything like that. So yeah, bestie, that is it for this little plan with me. And I hope that you have taken away from a lot of the things that I've said in this video. I hope that if you choose to use or share or, you know, indulge in the 90-day sprint with me, definitely leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you and hear how it goes for you. And also, if there's a way that y'all want to kind of keep up with it and, like, you know, have our own little community here where we kind of check in with each other, let me know, because I would like to probably use our community space for that. I think that would be really cool. Alright, y'all, that is it for this video. If you are interested in the Daily Grind Planner, definitely see my link below. If you have any questions, check out my playlist. I'm telling y'all, I've been using this planner forever. And at this point, I feel like I have, anyway, for a very long time. So I have quite a few videos, quite a few hauls of some of the past releases. So if you see something on the site that you're interested in or want to pick up, I may have hauled it at some point or reviewed it or featured it as well. And I've shared some other tips on just how I go plan in general, how I use it and everything like that, and break it down. So I hope you will find that very, very beneficial. I'm so grateful that you are my bestie. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up button and feel free to share it with someone if you find this little chit chat with me, this planner with the planner sesh, y'all. I am so tongue twisted today. Planner sesh with me, super helpful. I am so grateful for you, and I ask that you subscribe. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button with your bestie. I would love to welcome you to our bestie fam. And I want to say a shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you so much for your love and support, and all of my BFFs over at the BFF Connect, which is my exclusive planner bestie and creator bestie community, y'all, where we do all planning and we do creator things over there. So if you're interested in that, definitely see the link down in the description box as well. So yeah, y'all, that is it for this video. I thank y'all again so much for watching and just for always being super sweet and super kind. And yeah, until next time, I love you guys. Bye.